Hello, guys. Jesus Castellon here. So, joining the United States military is a horrific thought. We think of war, we think of movies, we think of getting yelled at, bombs and explosions going off, horrific scenes from usually movies. But the average person sees a military recruiter and walks the other way, as I did at the age of 18. After high school, my last plan ever was joining the military. I went off to college, did 2 years, spent a lot of money, had a lot of fun, changed my major about two, three times, and still had no idea what I was doing. At the age of 21, I joined the United States military. I joined the U.S. Army. The U.S. Army gave me a trade and a job and made me a nurse, a licensed vocational nurse at that. Now, before joining, it was all frightening, as it is for many people. Now, luckily, most Americans with no criminal record, fairly good health, have every opportunity to serve in the military. Now, the opportunities, once I joined, became endless. But people become eligible for benefits, benefits that we have no idea are even available to us before joining the military. So I'm going to go over just a few of these to let you guys know. These benefits become small ones and twosies benefits, mainly finance worthy, those being health insurance, guaranteed home loan approval, and furthering education. The next one is the teaching of responsibility and discipline, otherwise known as humanly traits, good traits, traits that are important in the civilian world that employers love to see. And the last opportunity is the one to travel for free, usually for free. So the outside benefits are a huge factor. Money, let's put it that way. People live off money. So the first 30 days of active duty, any service member becomes entitled to TRICARE. Now, TRICARE is the healthcare program service for service members, their family, and retirees. This healthcare includes dental, vision, and pharmacy. The next one is the Veteran Affair Home Loan. It's 100% guaranteed home loan approval mortgage from a private vendor. A service member becomes eligible to that loan 181 days of active duty service. Now, the average amount for a VA home loan approval is a maximum of, usually, depending on the area, $417,000. Now, $417,000 for a house in the El Paso market, or the Texas market at that, is a fairly nice house. Last one, according to military.com, the crown jewel why people join the military, of course, is the option in aid for furthering their education, or aka the GI Bill. The GI Bill is a payment of a certain amount of hours to secondary education for either a degree, a trade school, or something on the civilian world outside the military. Now, the amount varies depending on how much time a person serves and what type of service they give. Another type of secondary education assistance is tuition assistance. It also pays for assistance of schooling without having to use your GI Bill funds. Now, the opportunity to further your secondary education becomes endless. With that being said, life is not all about finances. The military instills valuable life traits within a person. Traits that are not easily acquired but have an importance in life. Now, a soldier, when they first join, goes to basic training. That's where kind of the ice cracks. Service members are trained to obey rules, listen, and follow. Now, service members are trained to do their job, essentially. They're taught these valuable skills that many employers like to see outside the civilian world. So here, for example, is for the U.S. Army. Leadership teaches soldiers loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. These are all traits a lot of people, I wouldn't say don't know, but are taught, reinforced when joining the military. A big one is responsibility. Responsibility is instilled into service members as they're assigned valuable equipment. And soldiers, they're assigned uniforms to maintain and to keep accountability of, as it's now part of them to accomplish their mission. Just like in the civilian world, as promotions come in, new job opportunities, they get with more money comes more pay, therefore more responsibility. Now, the last benefit that many people overlook is the opportunity to travel, usually at no cost to them. Training and duty stations for military personnel in the military vary from across the United States to across the world. In this picture, we see that the top 4 countries with the largest American military presence are Japan, Germany, South Korea, and Italy. Now, that's actually a big deal. A lot of people join the military because they want to get out of home. They want to see something different. I don't know about you guys, but traveling with a large family at that is not easy. Road trips are easier, but traveling anywhere outside the US is a little bit more difficult, especially nowadays with modern day crimes and sickness, disease. But the United States military definitely gives an option to do so, as I am not currently in the United States. But stateside duty stations also vary from Texas, Hawaii, Florida, New York, Washington, DC, Kansas, and California. Many overlook the military, but the benefits offered can essentially become lifelong and difficult to acquire in the civilian world. If the thought of the military ever comes across, recall the benefits that I've mentioned. They may become a golden opportunity and go a long way. These are benefits that I'm still discovering myself and have yet to use completely, just like a magician with a trick up his sleeve. Thank you guys.